Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And here we have Marseille against Amiens. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Got things underway. Marseille praying that today will be their day. Have failed to win any of their last 5 away games. Now it's Germain. Ocampos. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Germain. Can he put it away? Goal! Marseille! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Passes it through. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Marseille head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error. We move on.
He shoots!
Oh, the runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Germain. He's had a go! Fantastic from Germain! And this is getting better and better.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Marseille grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them...
Goes long. And the finish! Saved. That's good keeping.
Him from getting another.
Looking to break out here. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Brushed off the ball there. Now the pass. Can he score? Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Going to have his name taken.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one. Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a...
Marseille look as though they're about to make a change. Lucas Ocampos taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Lobs it in. Diving header! And the ball's come out. Tovan. Tovan. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Oh, no question that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
With a delicate... The shot's on! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that's been levered clear. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And it's Tovan. Tovan proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Out towards the flank. Massive leap! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Marseille take a There is the final whistle. Marseille are champions of France. This year's vintage team in Ligue 1, the best. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. Well, the old saying goes that football is a game of two halves, and this semi-final is no exception. We are, in effect, at half-time. So hello, and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance, and then we will be underway. So it's away we go. Decent progress down the left. And he's on a charge. Goes wide. And help's available out wide. Good take. Mitroglou. With the ball through. Chance to shoot. He's had a go! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Tried to play it through.
Ben Yedder clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ben Yedder. Crowd hits one! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
King. Now the pass. Paye going through. Here's the delivery. Gets up to head it! They've done it! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Marseille are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Over to the left. Now it's Mitroglou. Oh, he's found him. It's Ben Yedder! And the follow-up. And it's Mitroglou. Looks to slip it through. Can he put it away? More and more and more and more. They are running riot. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Bentaleb. Half-time in the semi-final. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround. Burgstaller really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Paye looking to shoot! Tremendous from Mitroglou! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Spreads it wide. Now here's the through ball. Paye hurtles into the tackle. Lucas Ocampos was steaming forward. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Paye. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Passes it through. Mitroglou. It's Mitroglou! Oh, almost a sixth.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Massive leap! No, got right underneath it.
Mitroglou just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Ending there. Now it's Mitroglou. Mitroglou plays it wide. He's got away. Towering header! In comes the delivery. Oh, chance here! No mistake! And still they continue with the onslaughts.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Rami looking to penetrate opposition lines. And a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Bentaleb. Out to the left it goes. It's a decent looking... He's gone for it! Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks like a... Mitroglou! Goretzka with the ball through. Great leap! He can pounce on that. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Tries a through ball. Bentaleb. There's a look. It's Mitroglou! He's put his foot right through that one.
Marseille were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening. Case.
And it's Mitroglou. Looks to slip it through. Big chance! And... Mitroglou. Sanson. Goretzka. The final whistle. Marseille are the winners in a one-sided semi-final. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.